What's up my dear boys and girls, it's your Ranger Boy here and welcome to... Well, I haven't done any videos about Serena for so long, not even on Valentine's Day. Oh, I'm really sorry guys. So that's why I decided to make this spontaneous discussion video. And if you want to know more, then grab some popcorn, grab some cookies and let's do this. In today's video I want to talk about on which specific conditions a potential return of Serena in the anime would actually make sense. Straight up to the point, let me answer this question with another question. What exactly should her return avoid? The short answer would be everything. Really, everything the Brock and Misty return did. Before I continue on, disclaimer, the following segment will contain some rather harsh but reasonable criticism of the Brock and Misty episodes in Sun and Moon. Only because I'm harsh doesn't mean that I hated those episodes, because in fact, I loved them. But for this one right here, I have to put the nostalgia glasses down. So if you're offended, man, I'm really sorry. Anyway, what exactly have the Brock and Misty episodes done wrong? There were three major problems. First of all, the return was way too short. I can't really blame the non-existing impact of the OG gang towards the new generation, because you can't really do much within 2 freaking episodes! If they were intended to help the Sun and Moon gang out, they really needed more episodes. In my opinion, at least 5. Within these episodes, they could have done more things like, for example, meaningful interactions with the new generation, which in the end would result in development, and some interesting flashbacks and backstories in regards of their past, and so much more. The second problem of these episodes was the nostalgia and fan service overload. Long, why would you be so stupid to complain about episodes of Brock and Misty having nostalgia and fan service? Something like that is to be expected. Of course I expected that. But what I didn't expect was the unbalanced amount of nostalgia and fan service. The first return episode had so much Gen 1 references, they basically sprayed them all over our faces. Gen 1 here, Gen 1 there, Gen 1 here, Gen 1 there, Gen 1 anime everywhere. And the main issue with this was that they concentrated so much on including all these things into a limited amount of time that the pure nostalgia actually overshadowed not only the interactions with the new gen, but also the plot itself. Come on, I even gave this episode a 9 out of 10 because I was blinded by nostalgia. But for people who didn't grow up with Brock and Misty, understandably they either didn't get all the references or they just weren't blinded by childhood memories. Therefore had to look from an objective point of view, and therefore this episode for them was awful. And I totally understand why. I mean, the second episode... Come on. They at least tried to have Brock and Misty leaving somewhat of an impact on the Sun and Moon gang, but this little effort was overshadowed by the huge amount of fan service which was Z-Moves vs Mega Evolution. So in short, you could say that the old generation absolutely and with no doubt overshadowed the new generation without leaving any impact on the Sun and Moon series. My third argument, showcase of progression. By the time I made my past Misty and Brock discussion video, it was revealed that they would have Mega Evolution. In that video, I mentioned that I wanted some kind of showcase of progression from Misty and Brock in connection with Mega Evolution. You know, some flashbacks, maybe some encounters in Kalos, and maybe even showing both having problems with mastering that power. But nope, we got no flashbacks of neither their past since the last time we saw them, nor how they actually obtained Mega Evolution. We as the viewers just had to accept the fact that they got it. But there is a reason for all of these problems, which at the same time is my most important point. The reason why the Gen 1 episodes were so short and heavy with nostalgia was because they never were intended to be part of the main story. You could basically say they were glorified filler. When many of my subscribers complained to me of how awful especially the first episode was, I explained to them that the reason of that is simply that these episodes were meant to celebrate the 20th anniversary of the anime, which automatically means that both Brock and Misty never ever meant to leave any meaningful impact on the Sun and Moon crew. Both only returned because of the anniversary, and most likely without the anniversary, the creators might have never even considered including them at all. Hell, they didn't even consider Brock and Misty for the I Choose You movie. So, to sum up the reasons of how exactly a Serena return would make sense, it would only make sense if the following conditions are available. First, she has to return for more than 2 episodes, so that her character and backstory are fleshed out. Secondly, even though we would expect things from Serena return episodes like references to the past, for example flashbacks and backstories, and fan service, for example cute moments with Ash, at the same time all these should happen in a reasonable amount, without forgetting the more important things, like interactions between Serena and Ash's current friends. What is even more important is to showcase how much Serena has evolved since the last time we have seen her in the anime, and maybe her flashback and story can somewhat inspire the new generation. And last but not least, Serena should at least have some impact on the story of Sun and Moon. Of course guys, like many of you, I also want Serena to return, man. I miss her. I really miss her. But at the same time, I don't want her to return, only for her to do absolutely nothing. I don't expect something gigantic, like Serena directly being involved in major storylines. I mean, it would be cool, but what I at least expect her to do is to interact with the Sun and Moon gang, have some impact on them so that Serena can elevate them, which in the end could lead to major progression, instead of overshadowing them like Ash's Kanto companions did. Just look at May and how she elevated Dawn during her return, and she only needed 5 episodes to do it, while also showing improvement. To be honest, that really made me love May even more, and if Serena would do that as well, I would love her even more than I already do, and maybe, just maybe, I can finally love the Sun and Moon gang as well. Anyway guys, I really hope you enjoyed this short video of mine. What's your opinion? Can't wait to see your opinion guys, and just like always, see you guys in the comment section down below. Bye guys!